Hello, hello. I think Michelle might still be on. I'm just gonna wait a second and see if some people pop on. I don't see anyone on yet. I have one viewer, yay! I'm just gonna give it another second. Give me a like when you're here. 3 people, okay. We're just gonna get started. I think Michelle is still finishing up. Hi Janet, you are awesome today. So hi everyone, I am Leah with Leah Kendrick Design. I did put a link to my page on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, Pinterest. It would mean so much to me if you gave me a follow and see what I'm up to. So today we are going to work on this beautiful antique desk that I picked up. Hi Linda, hi Tamra. So I've been dying to finish it, so I'm glad I can work on it with you today. Oh, stop, Juanita, you're my favorite. Hello. Okay, so here's my desk. I think I'm gonna take you out of the tripod for a minute because I want to show you some detail about this desk. We are gonna be doing some paint layering. Okay, and we're gonna do it a little bit in reverse. Typically, Amy teaches us we go from light to dark, right? And we build up that patina, that age. But here, hi Lynn, we are working with this bold color initially. This is a table for one. Isn't it beautiful? Such a pretty pink, so feminine and girly. And then we're gonna layer lighter colors on top of it, kind of in a dry brush effect. But because there's so much detail on this piece, this like the raised detail, okay, and right here, the trim work, so that brighter pink, the table for one, is just gonna pop through, okay, when we brush it on. Hi, Amy. So that's what I wanna show you. Like how you're gonna add up the paint on, you're still gonna see some of that table for one peeking through, and then we also are gonna age it with some mica powder, Meteor mica powder by Amy Howard, with Mind Your Own Beeswax mixed in. Hi Elizabeth from the lake, I'm jealous. I'm in my garage here in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts, so I might start glowing in a minute here. Okay, we're gonna add some mica powder wax to age it and give it some depth, and we're also gonna use embellishing wax, which I don't see too many of you guys using, so I wanna make sure we talk about that because it's gonna add some shine. Okay, so I'm gonna take you out of here. I wanna show you what else. Hi. What else I did to the sides of this desk. Okay, so let me flip the camera around. Okay, so here's my desk. The top, I did gel stain. I did sand down this desk because it was in rough shape. I'm glowing. Yes, probably because it's hot in here. So I did sand it down. It was in rough shape. I did 2 coats of Kensington Black gel stain, okay, which I love. And then it was just a little too dark, so I added 1 more coat of Windsor Gray gel stain. And see how it has like that nice texture, right? Almost like a glaze and then I did seal it with 2 coats of the matte sealer, which is amazing. I would typically do 3 coats with a foam brush, but I just did 2, and I think it's gonna be just fine. It's very durable. So now let me show you some of this detail, okay? Can you guys see that glow? Give me some hearts if you can see that glow right here and on that raised detail, okay? That is the mica powder wax. That is also the silver embellishing wax. So I'm gonna show you that. And see how you see that a table for one peeking through? And I also have some lilacs, a bloomin', dry brushed in there and with a little bit of water. So now let me show you. Ooh, do you guys see that bee? Don't go in my desk. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? Nasty little bugger. So here on the side, I used a Maker's Studio mesh stencil with some of the silver chalk art. It's hard to see, but it's not gray, it is silver, so there's some shine. And then I used some one-step paint for the flowers. So pretty, right? So whimsy and feminine. I could totally see this as like a girl's vanity or a desk. So, okay, let's get started. I'm gonna put you back in my tripod here. Okay, give me a second here. All right, are we good? Okay, I'm gonna bring you in a little closer. Oh, thank you. Yes, the stencils are amazing. If you guys haven't tried the mesh stencils, you have to. They're so amazing. All right, so we're gonna get started. So we have our base. This is just one coat, table for one, not even a full coat. You can see it's a little transparent here, okay? So now we're gonna start layering. You guys hear me okay? Yes, so much dimension. That's what I'm all about. I love just texture and depth and layers. That's what we want to see, you know? So I sent my husband out of the house with the kids. I'm like, you guys need to leave so I can do this. I know, yes, I do have a lot of flowers. It's true. All right. So now we are using Palmer Pink. Okay, that's the next color that we're going to layer on. I'm going to use up what's on my lid here. Perfect volume. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So not with too much paint. We're offloading a little bit onto cardboard, okay? And I'm not using like a great brush because I'm just going to be layering it on. So it doesn't, you could use a chip brush. And I'm going to be layering it on with still some of that table for one peeking through, kind of in all different directions. If you guys saw me live on the Amy Howard at home page the other day, I did a lot of dry brushing as well. But we're doing this a little bit differently because we want that layered paint look. So I'm getting in there. I've already sealed the other side. Actually, I've sealed the rest of the piece with Mind Your Own Beeswax because you always want to seal first before you do your mica powder wax or your embellishing wax or your dark antique wax so you can move it around. Okay, let's keep going here. And if you guys have questions, I will answer everything later on or if I happen to see it pop up on the screen, okay? But I will go back and answer questions. How's everyone doing today on this Saturday? Hasn't this been amazing? This Pain-A-Thon? Give me some hearts if you've really enjoyed it and learned something. I've enjoyed it. I've been watching all day. I've ignored my children, just kidding, a little bit. And said, you guys are on your own today. Mama's busy. All right, I'm gonna get comfortable. Me too, right? Sometimes we have to do that. Okay, so I'm layering this on. I'm just flicking my wrist kind of in every direction until we get the coverage that we want. But isn't that amazing how, you know, like right here, you can still see that peekaboo of table for one. I just love that. And if you guys remember, I did a very boho looking piece. It was blue. Actually, it had a ton of different colors on it. But this is what I did. I started with a darker color, and then I kept layering over it, blending colors, dry brushing, just to create all that color and depth and texture. Hi, Jackie. So I do want more of a solid right here in the middle with the Palmer pink that I'm adding now. But I love how there's that peekaboo, like a halo of a table for one popping through. That's what we want. Because this desk has just all this amazing detail, and we want to make that pop. We want that to stand out. Love to layer. Thank you, Amy. I love to layer too. And like Amy had said, if you guys watched Amy, if you didn't, make sure you go back and watch her. She was layering gel stains. And I do that too. I mean, and she said there's no right or wrong way. You kind of just play with the paint, play with your products. Don't be afraid to use multiple products and just experiment. And, create your own little technique. Create some texture, some depth. Okay, we need some more in here, in the middle. This antique desk had a lot of damage to the veneer, so I did have to use plastic wood on that. You can use any kind of wood filler product. You want to remove all the chipping away veneer, and then you just repair it with your wood filler, and then you wait for that to dry and you sand down and get it as smooth as you can. Okay, so we're kind of getting where we want to be here, up top. Isn't that so pretty, guys? Just that depth, the range in color that we're creating. I'll do the legs just a little bit. See all that detail there? And I'm just, can you guys see that? I'm gonna back it up a little bit. I'm just working my wrist, flicking that paint on in all different directions so that detail, those inner parts still stay the darker pink as like a little peekaboo. I'm not going to worry about all of it right now. Okay. All right, I'm going to bring you back now. You guys liking this? Give me some hearts if you like this. Yay! And I really love, like, the top is dark. We kept that dark. The bottom we're doing lighter, and then we're doing the hardware with the dark accent to kind of bring it all together, right? That contrast. You want some contrast. All right. I like how that's looking. Let me just take a look back and see. Okay. So, I need this dry before I start using Lilacs Ablumin. We're gonna add a little bit of purple, okay? Some more color layering here. I love that. Thank you, Lottie. I love it too. And I love you guys for watching. Okay, so let me find my lid here. I'm gonna hit this with a blow dryer real quick. Thank you, Patty. Yes, I love this too. All right, sorry, this is loud. I just want it dry before we add our next color. So bear with me for just a minute. Thank you, Diana. That is so sweet. That means so much to me. This is fun being with you guys. Oh, the pink. Don't you love it? Hello, Arena? Did I pronounce that right? All right, one more second. Okay, sorry about that. Hope that wasn't too loud. Okay. Oh wow, we're running out of time, kids. We're running out of time. All right, now we're gonna add Lilacs A-Bloomin'. I shook up my one step a little bit. I'm gonna use a daintier brush. I'm gonna use an artist brush for this, okay? There's my Lilacs A-Bloomin'. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see the color because I know they're close. So let me bring you in a little bit. And let's do right in here. So I'm offloading a little bit on my cardboard. Cardboard is your friend. When you don't want too much paint, that's what we do, okay? And I'm gonna add some just here and there. You're the artist. It's your creation. So you just add it where you want. So this is still more of a dry brush, okay? So we're layering paint. We're adding, this is a little darker, see that? So it's almost creating a little shadow. So I'm doing it on my corners. You don't have to do it everywhere, just wherever you feel like it's speaking to you, where it needs it, right? Is the lighting okay, guys? Do we need more light? I don't have my garage light on. So I'm kind of just, I don't have a lot of paint on my brush. Just adding some here and there. You're just being an artist. You're playing with paint. Hi, Rebecca. And we're just creating this beautiful feminine look. Okay, now we've seen other people talking about their misting bottles, okay? I have one from Amazon. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of just blending drippy, okay, with the purple. So I'll show you how I do that. So let's just add some right here. And we're just gonna take a little water. And you can kind of take your fingers, they're a tool, right? And we're just kind of blending, creating some drips. Isn't that pretty? Just where you want. I'm gonna do some right here. Need a little bit more color. I'm just gonna accentuate this arch. Okay, do it kind of all around. Add a little water. Just kind of blend it out. And this is the fun stuff. Once you have your base on, thank you, Patty. Hi, Amy, thank you. All right, that's my 18-minute timer. So, before I keep playing with that, I want to show you the mica powder. So what I did over here is I used Diamond Dust mica powder, okay? So much like depth, and it's like diamonds, literally. So glittery. Let me show you. Can you guys see that at all? Might be hard to catch. So I mixed some of that with Mind Your Own Beeswax, one of my faves, okay? And I created a gilding wax with the mica powder. And then I went in all right here in like the corners, and I just added that shine. And what I like to use is like a makeup brush, and you just kind of blend it out like that so it's nice and delicate. And then another thing, and I'll add some of this right now, is the embellishing waxes that Amy has, okay? So when you go on the website, they're under waxes and they'll all come up. There's gold, copper, and silver. So I'm using the silver here. And when you have like these beautiful rounded curves, okay, the light is gonna hit it just right and you'll just see that shine. And it's just so beautiful. So if you don't want to gild it with silver leaf, this is another great option just to add some beautiful shine and make certain details really pop, okay? Isn't that so pretty? Do we love that? I can bring you in closer and show you too. I just love this. This is gonna make a beautiful vanity or a desk for a lucky little girl. So let me bring you in a little closer here so you can see that a little bit better. We're getting more, ooh, I'm so excited. Did you guys see that? We're getting more embellishing wax. All right, so I'm gonna pop you out here. I'm gonna turn my camera. And I wanna show you that. Do you guys see that beautiful shine? That's with the diamond dust mica powder and the silver embellishing wax. Give me some hearts if you love that. And also, see how I have like some shading right here and on the corners? That's the Meteor mica powder mixed with the Mind Your Own Beeswax. I like to shade, I like to give depth. I like to pop certain details out, okay? So yeah, isn't that piece so fun? I can't wait to finish it up. So thank you guys all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of the Pain-A-Thon. Mind your own business. I saw that, Juanita. That is too funny. No, don't feel stupid. No, that was hilarious. But thank you for joining me. I felt like 20 minutes went by really, really fast. But I hope you enjoyed that and learned something. Get some mica powders, get embellishing waxes. Don't be afraid to layer different colors. And really give your piece a lot of depth and dimension. Can you start a waiting list? Oh, I missed that. All right, I'll go through all your comments, all your questions, and respond. Give me a like on my Leah Kendrick design page. Come follow me on Instagram, Pinterest. I would love it so much. I'm always showing behind the scenes and everything that I'm working on. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of the Pain-A-Thon. Woo! Bye, guys. Mwah.